tomorrow. Don't wait for tomorrow. Life is just one, so take it easy. Keep no tempo, you achieve it more. You will achieve it more. Life's so spiritual. And they act like say them love me, oh. They didn't say me a be more. Are you ready? So tell me. If you muscle the way you fit to, them say you not try you. My brother, take a page. Let me hear you. 1, 2, 3, 6. Amen. I wouldn't have gone nowhere. I wouldn't ignite. Amen. Amen. I'm going wonder. I wouldn't ignite. Amen. I wouldn't do him something. You say. Amen. Amen. They will go nowhere. I know we know the sauce. I know we know the sauce. Abasi. Wait till me a sauce. Abasi. What? I know we know. Abasi. I know we know the sauce. Abasi. You work hard for the money. You work hard for the money. You work hard for the money. You work hard for the money.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome His Excellency, the Governor of Akwa Ibom State.
Make some noise for His Excellency. Everybody knows. Say. Because the bridge, I got the dead man cross. Make some noise. Come noisy, come noisy. Make some noise. Your Excellency. Your Excellency. Say. Make some noise. I want it in night. Amen. I want it in take off. No, amen. I want it in Moferi. One time. One time. Amen. I want it in Moferi. One yeah, yeah, no. Amen. Amen. In Moferi. You say. Amen. I want it in Moferi. I want it in take off. Amen. Amen. Your Excellency, even more. I know we know the sauce. I know we know the sauce. Say. I know we know the sauce. Yes, sauce. I know we know the sauce. What's the meal, sauce? Work hard for the money. I work hard. We work hard for the money. We work hard for the money. We work hard for the money. Money day and night, amen. Amen. 18 God, no, amen. Amen. I am Sunday, amen. Amen. Oh, what in I'm coming. No, oh, amen. Yes, yes, amen. Amen. Make some noise. Bongbo Yagom no come. Amen already. Amen already, Dado. Are you ready to be blessed today? Don't come knocking me already. I did share. Go, I get the blessing. Yes. Are you ready? Let's do this. Aqua fresh. Yes. Odudu. Aqua fresh. Yes. Shako. Aqua fresh. Odudu. Aqua fresh. Shako shako. Aqua fresh. Odudu. Aqua fresh. Odudu. Aqua fresh. Odudu. 1, 2. Aqua made already. Sound on. I am ready for your young folk. Made already. Don't give it already. Say. I am no champion. Where my people? I love you guys. Don't give it already. Man, I'm with the man here. Yes. I am ready for your young folk. I am no champion. I don't look around the world as I try to glow. Yes. The hard way, not the only way. If you want the hard way, not the only way. Spirituality no be Sunday service. Come go super glue. Spirituality no be Sunday service. Nah, yeah. He dey happen. And then yeah, Unayake, a for, a papa, who for no for, as a papa, and a ghetto, and the Arabo.
Thank you.
You can never hide a golden
Thank you.
I made already.
Thank you so much, DJ. Thank you, my brother. Thank you. Put your hands together for the Unique Brothers. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Your Excellency, we welcome you. Please, to formally start this opening ceremony for the Ignite Conference 2023, I love to ask that we all take the national anthem, as will be led by the brass band. The anthem, please.
Of
Akwa Ibom State Anthem, please. Thank you very much. Please, you can take your seats. Thank you and welcome. Thank you so much. Your Excellency, the Governor of Akwa Ibom State, we're very delighted to welcome you for the Ignite Conference, the 2023 edition, with the theme calling on all of us to stretch. Your Excellency, just before you walked in, we've had a lot of activities to keep us entertained and to keep us educated while waiting for your arrival. So I'm just going to quickly take some introductions down, and we would end these opening ceremonies in just about 20 minutes. So let me first welcome to our midst His Excellency, the Governor of Akwa Ibom State, His Excellency, the youth-friendly Governor of Akwa Ibom State, His Excellency, the entrepreneurship-friendly Governor of Akwa Ibom State. But he's not just sitting here as the Governor of Akwa Ibom State. He's sitting here as a man who had the vision for the Ignite Conference before he ever dreamt of being a governor. So today, this gentleman has grown to become a governor, and yet is still growing his vision. Please, can you put your hands together and celebrate His Excellency Pastor Moino, Governor of Akwa Ibom State. Thank you so much. His Excellency has come here with a woman who has supported him all these years and is still supporting him. Never tired, always smiling. Wife of the Governor of Akwa Ibom State, Pastor Mrs. Patience Sumono. Please, can we celebrate her? Thank you. We have the Deputy Governor of Akwa Ibom State in our midst, Distinguished Senator Dr. Mrs. Akun Eyaganyi. We welcome you, ma'am. Thank you very much. I think we can stop there. At the end, I'll bring you back. Thank you. Welcome, thank you so much. Let me acknowledge the presence of the chairman of this conference, Mrs. Mfon Ekong Soro, who's the managing partner of Paulo Soro & Co. Please put your hands together and just celebrate her. Thank you so much. We acknowledge the presence of distinguished senators in our midst. Particularly, I acknowledge distinguished Senator Emmanuel Iborisian. Welcome, sir. Thank you for being a part of this event. All members of the Akwa Ibom State House of Assembly that are here. Let me acknowledge the former Deputy Speaker of the Akwa Ibom State House of Assembly. We welcome you, Right Honorable Princess Felicia Bassi. The Secretary to the Government of Akwa Ibom State is here in our midst, Prince Enobongwa. We welcome you. The Head of the Civil Service is also here. We welcome you, Elder Efyong Essien. Let me acknowledge wife of the former Governor of Akwa Ibom State, Mrs. Fumi Nkanga, who has also joined us at this event. Thank you so much. I acknowledge, please, Obong Enokban, on behalf of all the other members of the House of Representatives that are here. Thank you very much, Archbishop Samakban. We acknowledge your presence and we thank you for being here. Let me acknowledge the chairman in charge of the planning of this very beautiful conference that we're here to learn from. We welcome you and thank you for the great work you've done, Pastor Imoabasi Jacob. Please, can we put our hands together and celebrate him? I would have wanted to list all the other members of the planning committee, but time would fail me. Can we make it louder so they can cover all the other members, please? Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Your Excellency, we acknowledge the presence of captains of industries that are here. We welcome Hensek Uwemukoko, fellow Nigerian Society of Engineers. We welcome Ukeme Eyo of UNK. Thank you so much for being a part of this. I welcome all our speakers that are here. Please, time would fail me to list all of you. But on behalf of all of them, the keynote speaker, Mr. Babs Ogunde, who is the CEO of Koda Microfinance Bank. Please, can we celebrate him? Thank you so much. We welcome you. Thank you for coming and thank you for being a huge blessing to the business community in Nigeria and outside. Your Excellency, we welcome everyone that is here. Let me acknowledge our spiritual fathers. Before your arrival, Your Excellency, we had a very powerful and deep charge by Pastor Sylvanus Okafia of the Insight Bible Church. Please, can we celebrate him on behalf of all the other men of God and women of God that are here? Thank you so much. Please, please, permit me, because we've come here to learn, and we've come here not necessarily to do a lot of introductions. I just want to punctuate there on the introductions. But as I often say, that you were not mentioned does not mean that you're not honored. We really honor you. We celebrate you. We appreciate you. Let me please ask that we put our hands together for all these young Akwa Ibom people that are here to be ignited, to receive the fire, to run their businesses and their personal vision as they hear the business stories of everyone here. Thank you so much. We appreciate and welcome you. Your Excellency, as I had mentioned, our intendment is to make sure that we finish these opening ceremonies in the next 20 minutes. I've used the first 3, I think. So let me welcome Your Excellency for the opening remarks at this event, the chairman of this conference, Mrs. Mfon Ekong Usoro, managing partner of Paul. You should come through. Thank you so much. Please, can we celebrate her? Celebrate her. That's the chairman of conference. Celebrate her.
Thank you so much. Your Excellency, our Governor, Pastor Umoino. Your Excellency, Mrs. Umoino. Your Excellency, Madam Deputy Governor, Senator Dr. Mrs. Akune Yarayin. At this point, sir, may I adopt the existing protocols? But I cannot fail but hail the youth that have filled this hall. Welcome all our young ones, the entrepreneurs and the entrepreneurs to be. Well, the MC says 20 minutes to conclude. I normally give my chair people 10 minutes, but I try to abbreviate the 10 minutes so that we can stay within the time. It's interesting, when I was invited to speak, I was also informed that this is not a new initiative, that it is something His Excellency, at that time not a governor, had started in 2017. And I believe all of you and myself were delighted to see the consistency and that he has not abandoned that project. I also asked to see what they have achieved in the past years. And I was given evidence, some of them are in the program, of those who won and who were given some bit of money, grants to start business. They have their success stories. And that encouraged me, and I'm sure for you young ones, you're also motivated to see your peers having made a success of this program. But first of all, let me just say, by lifting of hands, how many of us here are below 40? Can you just lift your hands up? Below 40. Below 40. Below 40. Fantastic. Your Excellency, we're actually speaking to the young ones. They are in the majority, and the rest of us are here to support them. Why are we interested in you? We're interested in you because you are our future.
Well, thank you so much, dear. It was a dream to start with. But as we all know, dreams are not always real. You know, if you keep sleeping, you keep dreaming. So at some point, you have to wake up and actually execute and actualize that dream. Akwa Ibom. Hopefully,
Thank you very much, the co-founder of Guda Bank. Please, let's give him a befitting round of applause. When he was talking, Your Excellency, I was taking a look at my right hand where we have a lot of bankers seated, and I could say from their faces and facial emblem that many of them know already that their jobs are being threatened by web banking. And of course, that is why we are gathered here today, so that you can stretch your thoughts to know and agree that in a very short while, the traditional banking where you need to go to bank to make transfer will soon be obsolete. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for that very excellent delivery of the keynote address. Your Excellency, as I could recall last year, Wednesday 14 to Friday 16 of September 2022, when we gathered at Ibom Hall grounds for the 2022 Ibom Ignite Conference, many who did not understand that you had started this even before your array into politics saw it to be a political gimmick in a way to gather people to yourself. But we are happy that 1 year after, we are gathered here again for this same conference. And please, may I have your permission? Because you often say that because when you consult, that is not that you are weak. May I also please have your permission to recognize some companies and organizations that have partnered to ensure that this year's event is this successful. A big shout out to the gatherings, the Joshua, the royalty groups, we thank you, Akwa Ibom State Government, and of course we also have here Ibom-Lead, Capital Luxury, we thank you, U&K Limited, Handshake Integrated Services, Ibom Air. And let me stretch at this point that Ibom Air, they have a spot outside called Happy Hour Sports. Please feel free to get there. And don't also forget they've started their own regional flight, which is resuming from Ghana. Special shout out also to UBA, Anchor Insurance, Zenith Bank PLC, JMK, Limit Developments Link Limited, Aqua Savings and Loans Limited, Champion Breweries. They also have a spot outside for free, Cham Malta. And of course, Move Media. And then we have N6 Moto, Free, N6 Moto, and many others that have joined us at this event in a support form. Ladies and gentlemen, having said that, please, can you give a befitting round of applause to these collaborators and partners at this event? At this point, I most respectfully welcome for 2-minute performance, one that has been inspired by this gathering, Jordana, to please entertain us for just 2 minutes. Please give him a befitting round of applause. Please. Okay, Emmanuel James, please. Why Jordana should get set. 2 minutes each. Please put your hands together for this beautifully dressed Akwa Ibom son, Emmanuel James.
Akwa Ibom State, isang emalami. Yang song siu yuno kemu matutu. Alam bemison tiangom me koma kwa basi bom dion. Ansi kubot fion mbensi de memo. Keset Akwa Ibom State iki bera. Dai mai bu fene teti sai ki ba ki da ukala. Ke 23 September 1987 awasedi senyan. Asi Akwa Ibom State da asanga aku di songo. Yang koma fen me governor nyan siki dai ulu kala. Mbia ke mo Akwa Ibom State e kami non nyan. Governor Tunde Obe a Obeng Godwin Abe. Otue kong idongasan kanga Obeng Okpani Simon. Sa Yakubu Bako, Captain Joseph Adeyusi. Obeng John Ebiye, Architect Obeng Victor Ta. Obeng Gosulek Babio, ye Governor Udumi Manuel. Pastor Umo Eno, the Golden Governor of Akwa Ibom Stadium, Etangeka. Governor Umano Yaukom ise ata sanga. Ukom sanga siya utonyong ngodi walk in here for tiere kukala. Ameti yakan sa kema kuneteti in ye yemida kukala. Ado that same God, only God, ado bet fion PDP na menambok ilong letuang nga PDP. The executive arm of government, ami komo. The legislative council, mbok ewe kom mido. Akwai wong se this wali mekele ke mari wengo. Afan di to kwai bom jem misena wo ennom pangutong ise kenya tanguto. Nyame di tan kom banga akwai bom set iseng manami. Nya sai mendi dia sibake kwai bom nyen. Nya tan kom banga kocho awo ke duwe mukang nyen. Sena yogi bom lesen tamfnem ayaku pami ku tibibio. O wok ba yeme di dia fele edi kani kong moro bami. Ayeme pangu kwa ome yeme di tadi teiwa. O wok ba yeme fia fele ay si dia ku songuria. Afredo moro bangami udia ukang nyen kedonga. Umau kena wo tua ku sobo akame sangku bak. Usrini ayali tam ki wood yung kene kwai bom kedo. Na idonga fongkilu kang nezo iban nyene kenu wawang. Ngkwai tiong ekpadu wak ikpa ku Thomas kedonga. Mabo kenya tangi kombanga kocho kwai bom stenyan. Esene uta ebre yebang ene resianu bo ikpa. Mpara wase brekpo mbok afredo mbudu kangen. Umong kena was ne white and orange. Color me orange kendo yene kwaibom. Akpo du fanga bam pasa ya fanpo kikbere. Adu ku yang football club akwa ina te ye kwa skalen mo de banga. Imuna muses and fion 4 not ke face af kanga. These people can play football. Yang sem dion kikom makala. Afan di talk why bom state eki wo fene ba ke siani dat. Enyang edi dian work ya ibo ba kwai bom state nyan. Kenyan dem anya se temon dem itu ngomong. State ba isane nyan ke kai salubok. Tuyo ke former governor ko silek pabio ama tangi ko kelenam. Ate ke kwai bom sten nyenemi adi nekedo okay. Governor Udumi Manuel adi siyo dakala philosophy. Pastor Umo Eno is coming with Arise agenda. Kododo ine kwai bom Arise and shine. Mabo kenya tang sinam ya ibu nomi mfen. Ibu nomi adi dara yemi wan nyen bak bulu kudi yang okay. Se eye kubine meteti kukara government no. When he says he will give you something, atanga paniko no. Mi wanyana di bobo creativity mfnem ntanga tafre paniko. Aminya bo creativity mfnem afo nyamudu wakuka udubo kemfu. Se ekene dara ye kwai bom state every 23 September. Kenang isinangan tum imisinangan sega yelwed. Bara wadi nang utum ke oil ye ke Shell company ubay pa mantin dito. Adi na mese kami ma ye di diang akit ntang atafre paniko. Ukang nyamen utum mingas roken do tutini kelefen. Adam bemison daka yang sunu ye komno commissioner for Culture and Tourism. Sa Charles Udo kan kom. Utotu fe utumomo laka mbak pudi kidiyong okay. Amin si babla inu amin do Dr. Emmanuel Wem James sa inteto Sudan duneno. Ken no yo obio fort uyo. Akwai bang sen Nigeria ka Africa. Mbra inu ante menyang pangudia. So on the two kangen.
Ladies and gentlemen, can we put our hands together?
Mebo yaba sediong akwai bom sten nyenemi adiong merau karanyan. Ano mukeme? Isa sangat tietin nam bang tong ya isong adudu kana. Akwai bom isong ya isong adudu kana.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for him. Is he my Meribo who your microphone? Thank you so much. Your Excellency, this young person, this young man represents very many other young Akwa Ibomites. Emio Boreno, Yembok, get your picture, see your picture. See your picture. Lovely. Lovely. I'm asking your picture of my amen. Thank you so much. The very youth-friendly, children-friendly governor of Akwa Ibom State will bring yet another one. Will bring another youngster. Just come forward. Mbok, I want to plead with her handlers to make her performance just 1 minute. She's so beautiful, so gorgeous and graceful. Ladies and gentlemen, can we put our hands together for Jordana?
Your Excellencies, the Governor of Akwa Ibom State, Pastor Mabasi Eno, and your dear wife, my sweet mother, Pastor Mrs. Patient Mo Eno. Thank you for paying my school fees last year. I love you all. Akwa Ibom people, it comes though.
Ladies and gentlemen, Emio Boreno, yeah.
There are times when it might feel aimless. You can't see the places where you belong, but you will find that there is a purpose. It's been there within you all along.
When you're near it, you can almost hear it.
It's like a symphony. Just keep listening, and pretty soon you'll start to figure out your part. Everyone plays a piece, and there are melodies in each one of us. Oh, it's glorious. You will know how to let it ring out as you discover who you are. Others around you start to wake up to the sounds that are in their hearts.
It's so amazing what we're all creating.
It's like a symphony. Just keep listening, and pretty soon you'll start to figure out your part. Everyone plays a piece, and there are melodies in each one of us. Oh, it's glorious, 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 glorious. That you feel the notes build. You will see. It's like a symphony. Just keep listening, and pretty soon you'll start to figure out your part. Everyone plays a piece, and there are melodies in each one of us. Oh, it's glorious.
Please, can we make the applause louder for her? Make the applause louder for her. Very beautiful, so coordinated. The agility, the flexibility, the composure. I don't think you're clapping enough for this young talent. Please, can you make it louder? Can you make it louder for her? Now, if it is the way His Excellency carries children, I mean, everyone would want to be a child in Akwa Ibom State. Your Excellency Mbonyong Dopemien Kama. Thank you so much. Yang siya little Jordana to a kit. Angoma Tangabi to yo, SSJNMS. Please, can we celebrate our word more time? Thank you so much. Beautiful, 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 beautiful performance. Your Excellency, the Governor, we have come to what we would call the high point of this event. But just before I bring up His Excellency for his address and, of course, to officially open the Ignite Conference for 2023, let me please acknowledge that I think many honorable commissioners came here with His Excellency. I didn't quite see them when I took the introduction, so we welcome all of you. Your Excellency, before you came, the former SSG took the opening prayers, and he referred to himself as Reverend Daddy, because they had called him an ex-seminarian. And he said, yes, he couldn't become a Reverend Father, but he's a Reverend Daddy. So we celebrate you, Chairman MPM Barrister Emmanuel Noidem. We acknowledge your presence. Your Excellency, most of us are here because we've been inspired by your story. Without attempting to tell the story, as Pastor Jacob almost did, we can assure you that some of the youth in Akwa Ibom State have determined to stretch, because we see that you've come this far by stretching all your life. And that is why Ignite Conference resonates with every one of us here, and we cannot wait to hear from you. Your Excellency, if you had all the time, we would have asked you to be the speaker from day 1 to day 2. Because we know that if you only tell us your story, we would go out there and make it in live. But just to welcome you to come and open this conference officially, let me ask, please, respectfully, that all of us here, young, old, men, women, put our hands together, please, and welcome His Excellency, the Governor of Akwa Ibom State, Pastor Moino, as he comes to speak at this event and officially declare this conference open. Please go ahead, keep celebrating.
Hallelujah. The keynote speaker for today, our brother from Kuda, we salute you. Chairman of boards and commissions, permanent secretaries, heads of extra-ministerial department, chairman of local government area that has joined us here today, senior citizens, stakeholders, captains of industries, members of the professional bodies, both private and organized, resource persons and our partners, entrepreneurial young business people, distinguished delegates of Akwa Ibom State, members of the 4th Estate of the REM, the group head of UBA, I've seen Zenith, I've seen other banks, all the bankers are this way. So we salute you. It would take too long to be reading names. But I'd like to welcome all of you, our fathers, spiritual fathers, mentors that have come here through Reverend Okafia. I'd like to salute all of you. All the members of the academia that are here, Prof is here, and we salute you, sir. Thank you so much for coming to support our young ones. And let me not apologize for the failure of the AC, because bread is baked in the oven, and there's always heat. And the Yorubas have a proverb that I'm going to share. Please, someone seated to you will interpret it to you. Ikokotoba fe jata. You can complete the rest yourself. Life is not just easy, so let this also be part of the training you receive. Before we begin, those of you who came here 3 months back will cry for this place. This was a very well thought out place. It was called the E-Library. One of the iconic buildings we have in Akwa Ibom. But over the years, the dream was abandoned, and then this place was becoming an eyesore. So one of the things we did was to take a facility tour, and you need to know the amount that have been invested here. And we thought we could use it without taking away the main purpose for which this building was put in place. So we changed the use to Ibom Leadership and Entrepreneurial Development.